Good morning, puppies. This is your reading for Thursday, December 3, 2020. I'd like you to read Jack the Cowboy one more time to yourself. So go ahead and pause the video, read Jack the Cowboy. Make sure you read the story part, the play, and also the nonfiction area in the back. And then press play on your video and we'll come back and we'll do the discussion. So pause the video now. Welcome back. Hopefully you've read your book, Jack the Cowboy, one more time to get yourself ready for today. I'd like us to review 3 of our sight words. And the first word is, I'll spell it for you. Y-O-U-R. The word is your. Can you go ahead and do your letter aerobics to the word your? Good. Hopefully you went down to the basement for your Y, hands on your hips for O-U-R. Let's go to our next sight word for review. A-R-E. The word is R. Please letter aerobics the word R. Good. And your last word. F-O-R. The word is for. Go ahead and do a letter aerobics for the word for. All right, I'd like you to choose one of our sight words and put it into a sentence for me. I'm listening. Good. I'm going to choose the word are. My sentence will sound like this. You are wonderfully made by God. Kind of goes along with our science, doesn't it? Our comprehension focus for Jack the Cowboy was making connections. Make personal connections to the text. So I'm going to be asking you a question to make a connection between you and the story. I'm going to ask you what you like to pretend to play when you're with your friends. Do you ever play pretend, play make-believe? Tell me what you like to pretend when you're with your friends. I'm listening. When I was your age, I liked to pretend to be a mom. I always had babies out or family. I loved to pretend that when I was your age. So that's my connection to the story. And we obviously know that Jack was loving pretending to be a cowboy, wasn't he? Yeah. That reminds me of AJ too, a little bit of Scotty. I know that they loved to play cowboys. AJ would come to school a lot dressed up as a cowboy or something Western. So that's a memory I have of playing pretend. I'm going to write the word cowboy on the paper, and I want us to look at that today. Let's spell the word cowboy together. Please say the letters with me. C-O-W-B-O-Y. Let's say cowboy together 3 times. Cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. Cowboy is a compound word. That means 2 smaller words are put together to make one larger word. Can you tell me what 2 words you see in cowboy? That's right, I see cow, good, and boy. Let's clap that together. Cowboy. How many syllables do you hear? I hear 2 also. Cow is the first syllable, boy is the second syllable. Let's go ahead and take that apart. If you have your whiteboard, you can do that with me or just watch. Cow and boy. we go. Let's move on to our journal writing today. It's day 2, lesson 39 for Jack the Cowboy. So we're going to be doing our journal writing. Make sure you have your journal and your pencil ready to go. Pause the video here if you need to grab those supplies, and then we'll press play and begin. You need your journal and a pencil. All right, our first sentence. Let's listen to it first. The first sentence sounds like this. Look at your cowboy hat. Let's go ahead and use our fingers to see how many words we're going to be writing. Do it with me, please. Look at your cowboy hat. How many words? You should have 5, that's right. Do it again with me with your fingers. Here we go. Look at your cowboy hat. I see 5 words also. Let's go ahead and write that. Look at your cowboy hat. Puppies, what do I put at the end of my sentence? You're right. Punctuation. I'm going to choose a period. I'm telling you something. When I tell someone something, that requires a period. Let's read it together. Look at your cowboy hat. Good job. All right, now we have a next sentence. The next sentence says this. I like the hat. Let's use our fingers. I like the hat. How many words do you hear? 4. So this one's going to be 1 word shorter than our first sentence. Let's say it again. Ready? I like your hat. All right, here we go. Don't forget that uppercase I. 2 reasons, beginning of my sentence, and we always uppercase an I by itself. There we go. Be sure that you illustrate your sentences today in your journal. You should have a picture that illustrates the sentences. Look at your cowboy hat. I like your hat. So of course Mrs. Trina would want to see a hat of some sort in your illustration. Hopefully some puppies, maybe Jack with his hat. You could reference your story and make Jack and the hat look as it really did in the story. 5 or more colors, fill up the whole top page in your illustration. Remember, I'll be checking your journals when you come back to school in the new year. So do your best work, impress me. Good luck finishing that. And be sure to share your writing with Mom and Dad. Okay, so share that writing. Make sure you illustrate. And I would ask you to read your story one more time. You read it once before we began, and I'd like you to read it one more time. This is our last day for Jack the Cowboy. Have a great day, puppies. Bye-bye.